Hallelujah!
Welcome back to ADHD Whiskey. My name is Matt. Today, the 17th day of the Minnesota Whiskey Elite Blind Whiskey Tasting Advent Calendar for this December 2024. Would I be lying to say I'm hesitant to get into today's pour? No, I would not be lying. A great friend of mine, we'll call him Ian Relvez. Ian Relvez placed a little wager with a friend. His betting slip said that I would guess a pour off the nose alone before day 18, which means today, the 17th day, is my final day to make sure my great friend Ian Relvez does not lose money based off of my poor performance. So today I'll have 17 seconds to smell this sample and then guess the bottle based off of just smelling it. If I succeed, Relvez wins. If I fail to guess the bottle based off the nose alone, Relvez will be eating bologna sandwiches the rest of the week, even though I'm pretty sure he loves bologna. Schlop! America. I could start this timer at any point, but I would prefer to warm this whiskey sample up a bit in my hands to give me the best shot at guessing this so that Relvez isn't broke. Relvez. Warming this ounce of whiskey in my tiny porter paws. 17 seconds on the clock, and begin. Time's up. After giving this a few seconds of thought, my guess for today's pour is Bullet 12-year rye. There is a little bit of licorice on here, a little bit of black licorice, a little bit of that sarsaparilla, a little bit of root beer, a little bit of dark fruit in the background, like possibly a plum or something, or like a beet. Possibly a tinge of cranberry juice. It's got a bit of a buzz to the nose, a little bit of a sting, a little bit of a zip, a little bit of a bzzz as you smell it. My nose is taking me in a bunch of different directions. I get a bit of ginger ale on here as well. How do I feel about my guess before I taste it? I still feel okay about it. I feel all right about it. Down the chimney. Ho, 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 ho. It's a very effervescent pour. Lots of fizziness in the mouth. The first sip I took was a relatively large sip, and that taste didn't do a ton to impress me. It was like a ginger ale and a root beer got mixed together. It's like you're at one of those fancy soda fountains inside one of those super fancy restaurants, like Dairy Queen or Burger King or something, and you went there and you were like, ginger ale. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, boop boop, beep boop. Root beer. A lot of mid notes, not a lot of dark, low flavors, not a lot of high pitched things happening, a lot right down the middle, a lot of medium mid notes. My mouth has been very dry lately, and I've been noticing, which I do not like, that my lisp has gotten significantly worse since my mouth has dried out. So I do whatever it takes to not lisp, and sometimes it's hard, and I really have to enunciate my S's very carefully. I think maybe just lisping is better. Instead of doing that, why don't I just lisp for the rest of my life? I've got a lisp now. Now I've got a lisp. I've got a lisp. Ryan Relvez is out $50. Ian Relvez. Oh, man. Unless, of course, I'm correct in this guess. Second sip. This pour is kind of hard to describe. It just has that feel in your mouth. You know, like when you spit out your mouthwash where it just kind of tingles and you feel like you could walk up to literally anybody on the planet and be like, hello, centerfold, how are you today? And they would not be offended by your breath whatsoever. They'd probably just be offended by your lack of consideration for their personal space. I feel like I could close talk anybody and the only thing they would think is that I've been drinking, which would be true. Third sip, we'll give it a score, then we'll reveal the pour. Directly at the front of the palate, there is this like hint of redness, like no, more like a purpleness, like a red wine up front, or like a pickled beet, or a bit of cranberry juice up front on the palate. I don't necessarily think this is amazing. Is Day 17's pour good? Yes. I give Day 17's pour a Day 17 score of good 7.28. 7.28. And on Day 17, we were drinking Do I want to look even? Do I even want to look? Do I even want to look? Son of a bitch. It's like taking a Hideo Nomo heater to the nuts. Still Austin cask strength, single barrel bourbon. I suck. Must have been that Texas funk that threw me off. But hey, that's how the cookie crumbles. That's the way the world works. That's why people named Ian Ralvez shouldn't bet $50 on me, because you never know what you're gonna get. Ian Ralvez should have never put that pressure on me. He should have never put the pressure on me, because as soon as he put the pressure on, I got scared and worried, and I started screwing things up, and I didn't know what to do. I couldn't sleep at night. I couldn't do it. Bought a diary and started writing in it. Dear diary, today, the 10th day of December, learned that Ian Ralvez placed a $50 bet with someone because he believes in my ability to smell. Thanks a lot, asshole. All it did was add additional pressure and additional stress. Now, thanks to you and your degenerate gambling, you're out $50, and I'm out a whole hell of a lot of self-esteem. Damn it! Son of a bitch! Still love you, though. And I sincerely hope that you can forgive me. It's just hard to guess a whiskey by smelling it. That's gonna do it for today's video. I am going to stop recording while feeling like a terrible friend. My name is Matt. This is ADHD Whiskey. Like I always say, keep your head in the clouds, but your mind on doubling down, because son of a bitch, I'm gonna guess one before the 25th, Ryan. I'm gonna guess one before the 25th. You double down. You double down, damn it. Do it. Double or nothing. I don't even know who you're betting against. Hey, Mr. Anonymous, double or nothing, bitch. Double or nothing, bitch. Don't do it. Don't do it, Ryan. Don't do it. Terrible idea. Terrible idea. 50 was enough. But seriously, if you're out there and you think and you doubt me, who are you? Who are you that doubted me? Who is it? Sleeves are going up because it's about to go down, bitch. With my nose. Don't do it, Ryan. You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em. See you tomorrow for the 18th day. I love you all. Goodbye. Good night.